Hey, if you're a student, if you live in Eastern Europe, and if you don't have any plans for summer, hey, I have a great news, Summer Work and Travel USA program. It's actually US government program. So what it means, you get to work for at least 3 months in the US and then 1 month of travel. It's really designed for the students to experience the culture in the US and get to know the American people and earn some money on site and travel so you really see the country. Job is more important than actual location. So a lot of people have this far-fetched idea, oh, I'm gonna go to California, I'm gonna be on the beach every day chilling, drinking beers, having fun. I'm not saying you won't, but most of your time will be spent in the workplace. So I mean, it's up to you. You wanna spend some 3 months in great location, but not really enjoying the location itself because you'll be stuck with a dead job, and then you won't even have money for traveling. You go back and your summer will be good, but not as amazing as it could be. So I've been a waiter twice, and one thing I learned is Americans tip well. I'm from Europe and we don't talk about tipping or anything. So in the US, people tip well. It's up to 10 to 20% and it's really generous. Sometimes I received over $100 in tips. What employers are really looking into is your level of English and maybe your previous experience as a bartender, server and whatnot. So you should be really, I mean, I didn't have any experience, but my English made it happen. And it's really great because once you become a waiter one summer, you can become waiter every summer, and that experience is gonna multiply. So I did this once in Minnesota, and then I became a waiter in Alaska again. Both times different experience, but the basic is the same. You earn money on tips. So the best thing about receiving tips is they are not taxed if they are in cash, and usually they will be in cash. So make sure you get a lot of cash tips. Now, if you're a waiter, it's an amazing thing, because your job is actually one of the best to do in summer, since you will speak with people a lot. Your English will improve, and as well you'll earn much more money than people that work in amusement parks or whatnot, in the kitchens, anywhere. This is, I mean, ultimate position what you should be looking for. So if you really want to earn some money while summer traveling in US, you have to be a waiter. Otherwise, you're just gonna cover your fees, but you're not gonna make any money. So aim for the waiter. How to find the best job? I mean, there are 3 options. Usually, you have to go through your agency. Now, your agency gives you 2 options. Either they place you somewhere, or you can find a job after you come to the US. Now, I've never done this, and I consider that very risky, and I've heard some terrible stories. So what I do, I personally recommend going for a job fair, finding a job there as a waiter, or let the agency find me a job as a waiter. The worst thing is you will have to pay more in participation fees for that option, up to 900 euros, but it's worth it. You'll have that back within the first week, and then it's all yours. Just saving $500, okay, on registration fees, and getting a shit job is not gonna be a good option. So what I recommend is paying a little bit extra registration fee, but really having that peace of mind. Oh, I have a job in the US, it's real. I had Skype interview and it's amazing. It's waiting for me. Now I get this. It's very expensive. Paying 800 euros just for the registration fee and plane tickets? Come on, man, that's too much. It's up to 2,000 euros sometimes. And that doesn't even cover your extra expenses. So a lot of people get scared by this, but don't be scared. Me personally, I borrowed the money from the family. There's always a way. You can borrow money from your family. There are actually some loans you can take from bank with 0 interest if you pay them within a certain time. So if you do that, it's gonna be okay because you're gonna earn the money. Just don't be scared. It's not all about the money, but it is, right? Avoid the paying of registration fee. Okay, registration fee can go up to 900 euros, and it's quite a lot. But what I did in my final year, I actually approached my US counterpart of Slovak agency, and they were looking for ambassador of this program in the US. So what I did, I fill out the application, send them a video why I want to do it, and essentially you need to be volunteer for at least 10 hours in the US. You need to write and blog and make videos, at least 6, about your life in the host community, in working, as well as in travel. I think I was the only Slovak guy that year, but it's not very hard. It's actually very easy. You just have to be creative. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to show them? And when you become a brand ambassador, you don't have to pay the registration fee. So at the end of the summer, when you finish your blogs, your videos, everything, they'll give you back your money. So is it worth it? Damn right. Hey guys, so I hope it was valuable for you to hear my story and whatnot, the tips that I gave you. I mean, this is the lesson what I learned in 3 years. There are many tips that I can give you, but these are the most important ones. So find a great job, make the most of your time, avoid paying registration fee if you can, and it's gonna be the best summer of your lifetime. Put a comment, subscribe, share your story. Have you been to the US working traveling? Put some tip there, or if you haven't, ask me a question. I'll respond definitely within 24 hours, I can promise. Please like this video and subscribe and do all the social media stuff you can. You will find it in the description, as well as visit our blog. Me and my girlfriend, we have a blog. It's called culturalmigrants.com, and you can find some cool articles about traveling, about lifestyle and politics and everything. So please visit it and give it a thumbs up.